it feels good to be back in the state. That is because we went for a month-long trip out of states to Pakistan, where we had a lot of food, explored a lot of areas, and even went to the northern areas of Pakistan to see and explore the most beautiful parts of the world. Though I was surrounded by all of that beautiful areas, yet still by the end of my trip, I was missing my bed over here. And that is when I realized that Arnold is right. As he once said, I am born in Pakistan, but I'm made in USA. I missed most over there was my bike, not just any bike, my Harley Davidson Sportster S, because I bought it a few months ago and I hardly drove it a handful of times before leaving the States. And because I really loved my bike, I missed it the most. That is why today on this beautiful day we will go on a short ride behind those mountains, if you can see, on those lush green hilly roads, where we will test my motorcycling skills along with telling you the stories of what I did in Pakistan. So let's go. Perfect. Looks all good now, and I hope it sounds good too. If everything is all good and you can hear me loud and clear, do like this video and give this channel a subscribe, because we are going to make a lot of motor vlogs on this beautiful beastie machine. Just take a look. Every time I take a look at it, I fall in love again and again. So let's start this beautiful machine and head out and have some fun. It's good to be back on these roads. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Woo. It feels good. And summer is all here, that's the best part. So we are going to enjoy these green, lush green mountains, because Scranton is very green area, as it's in Pennsylvania, and Pennsylvania is one of the most green states. So yeah, it'll be a fun little ride. Though I was away and didn't ride this bike for almost a month, yet still it feels so good. And the best part is I feel much more confident with this bike now. Woo. So that means I can now make it go fast. Oh, nice. Woo, 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 woo. Ooh, these roads are very hard to go fast. Now these are the roads behind my house, so that is the reason I am so lucky that I have such a beautiful snaky roads of these Scranton areas right behind my house. But anyways, let's talk about the trip that I had in Pakistan. Oh my god, can't tell you enough how much fun I had. Our Pakistan trip started in Multan, Pakistan. That's where we landed directly when we took our flight from JFK over here. The reason we went to Multan is because Multan is my home city. Multan is also known as the city of saints and is 6,000 years old. So the first 10 days we were in Multan because it was Ramadan time period, so we explored those areas of Multan and had a lot of amazing food. We were literally eating so much that it was literally eating and going to the bathroom, eating and going to the bathroom, eating and going to the bathroom. There was literally no rest for your stomach. Now after the first 10 days in Multan, Pakistan, we had a small reception over there. That was our third reception, by the way, but had to throw a small family party, family gathering, so that everyone can meet their daughter-in-law. Yeah, that's what we call, right? Yeah, I made a very cute little vlog of our reception day, so if you guys want to watch that, it will be on my channel, and you will only know about it if you will subscribe to it. So do subscribe. Anyways, after that short reception, we went to the northern sides of Pakistan, because to be honest, though I grew up in Pakistan, I was very little when we explored those northern areas, so I did not knew much about it. Plus, because of the renovations and new construction, those areas have changed a lot. So we went to the northern Pakistan, traveling on the Karakoram highway, which is one of the world's most dangerous highway, along with one of the world's most beautiful highway. We went all the way to Hunza, Gilgit, Pakistan, because there is a lake that was formed because of a huge earthquake. Like, there was a huge village over there, but because of an earthquake, the mountains fell and the whole area of the passing of the river was closed, and the whole area was underwater, and that's how that lake is formed. The story of how that lake is formed is sad, but it's now a beautiful area and a very touristy spot. Look at these views over here, by the way. Before we talk more about Hunza, this is the beauty of my area, Scranton over here. I did made one motor vlog over here before we went back to Pakistan about this area, driving in this area, but at that time it wasn't summer and it wasn't this much green, but as you can see, it's a whole different ball game now. Mountains and greens everywhere. Anyways, coming back to Hunza area now. So we stayed at that lake in a hotel called Luxus. That was beautiful. The views were fantastic, everything was amazing, the whole stay was amazing. So our first experience on the first side of the northern area, which was Hunza Atabar Lake, was just mind-blowing, out of the world. And this is my most beautiful spot, so let's take a breather right over here. Yes, anytime and every time, whenever I need to relax, I'll grab a coffee, and this is where I'll come, park my car literally right on the side of the roads, and then just take in these beautiful views. It literally look like a picture from normal human eyes. I don't know what camera will capture and how much justification camera can do for this beauty, but this whole area is looking like a big canvas to my eyes.
Oh baby, I love your madness. It's so incredibly beautiful. You shine like gold, so selfless to all, and wild like an animal. Some would say I'm insane in the right in a way, but I just love to play in your fun and your games. Always hungry for more, that's just how I was born. Take me somewhere I don't know, and give me your freedom.
1, 2, 3. Here we go. One last look at this beautiful view, and boom, we going. This is a very beautiful and nice area. I love coming over here all the time. One thing that is still screwed of mine is right and left side of the roads. He's over here. I think I'm supposed to be on this side of the road. The reason that is screwed is because in Pakistan everything is opposite. I think I'm good. This should be my way. Anyways, now let's go back and talk about the Pakistan area. Our next spot was Shangri-La Lake in Skardu, Pakistan. Now Skardu and Shangri-La area is also one of the most beautiful and known areas of Pakistan and a very touristy area, especially the Shangri-La resort. That's where we went all the way on the Karakoram highway to the other side and stayed at the Shangri-La resort. Our experience over there was also again very good, but one funny scary thing happened. Like in the middle of the night when we were all resting around, like I will say 12 a.m, we all were asleep except my mom, and someone knocked at the door and said open the door. It was night, we all got scared, no one opened the door. But the next day when we went to complain to the resort people, they checked the cameras, and let me tell you, there was literally no one outside the door. Now who knocked the door? No one knows, but we clearly heard the voice, ding ding ding, open the door. That was one scary thing that happened in that resort. So yeah, that resort is haunted. Skardu of Pakistan was very beautiful. The two lakes that we saw over there, Shangri-La Lake and Upper Kachura Lake, were just mind-blowing natural lake. The reason I loved those areas was because those areas were like Rocky Mountains of USA. I have never seen Rocky Mountains, heard that Rocky Mountains are very beautiful. I wish one day, someday, I will go to California or wherever those Rocky Mountains areas are to see that. But for the time being, saw that in Pakistan, and it was just an amazing trip. Now after covering that side of the northern Pakistan, we came to the central northern Pakistan, where there is an area called Nathia Gali, Khaira Gali, Ayubia Murray area, where we stayed in my uncle's resort kind of house. It was an amazing and a beautiful place. The views, everything was just picture perfect. And we stayed our last 2-3 days over there just so that we can decompress from all that traveling before ending our trip in Pakistan and coming back to the States. So overall, the trip to Pakistan was all in all an amazing experience. I loved it, my wife loved it, we had an amazing time, and I can't wait to travel more, but this time not to Pakistan but somewhere else around in this beautiful huge world. But for the time being, because it's summer and there are so many summer activities around in this area where I live, so we'll be driving our bike a lot. So you'll be seeing a lot of motor vlogs on this channel. Technically, we'll be driving our bike to certain places, certain locations, hiking, outdoor activities, camping, lots of fun that we can do in these mountains out in the open. And most likely I'll be driving my bike to every single place so that I can enjoy the rides more than I enjoy them on my car. I don't know, for some reason when you're driving a bike, you're literally out there, there's no windshield in front of you, you are literally in the air enjoying these breezes and are connected to the environment more than you are connected in the car. Because obviously also you know that in the car everyone is driving less and texting more, but over here I can't text. If I'll try to text, I'll smash myself in something. Can't do that. And I hope you guys enjoyed this moto vlog of mine, where I'm trying and still learning how to moto vlog, because it's pretty hard to talk and show you all these things and do all these stunts, because there's no retake in this moto vlogging. That's pretty hard, man. I don't know how I don't know how the people do it. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next. Right now I'm going to get myself some food, and yeah, we'll see you in the next video. Until then, peace.
Hey, Bill, I'm in the mood for a switch up. I hit the function, hit the rose till I hiccup.